Responding to rhetoric, when silence speaks volumes. Hello, English learners. Today, we're diving into a fascinating part of English conversation, rhetorical questions. Specifically, we'll be discussing when not to respond to these types of questions. Understanding this can help us navigate English conversations more naturally, so let's get started. Before we jump into when not to respond, it's crucial to understand what a rhetorical question is. A rhetorical question is a question that is asked not to get an answer, but to make a point or to emphasize something. The answer is usually implied in the question itself, so a response is typically not needed. For example, if someone says, "Isn't it a beautiful day?" they're not necessarily seeking your agreement or disagreement. They're expressing their feeling that it is, indeed, a beautiful day. The first step to knowing when not to respond is being able to identify a rhetorical question. Listen for intonation and context. Usually, rhetorical questions are asked with a different tone, and the context often implies that no answer is needed. Take this example. "Can anything else go wrong today?" If someone says this after a series of unfortunate events, they're not really asking for a list of other things that could potentially go wrong. They're expressing frustration about their day. So when do we not respond to a rhetorical question? The simple answer is when the speaker is using the question to make a point or express a feeling, rather than seeking an answer. This could be expressing frustration, as in the previous example, or making a sarcastic remark, such as, "Oh great, who left the fridge open?" when it's obvious who did it. Sometimes, it's more appropriate to show empathy or understanding, rather than responding directly to the question. For example, in response to, "Can anything else go wrong today?" you might say, "Sounds like you've had a really tough day." Remember, understanding when not to respond to a rhetorical question can add another level of nuance to your English conversations. While it may seem strange at first, with practice, you'll start to get a feel for when a question is rhetorical and when a response is unnecessary. We hope this video has been helpful. Keep practicing, keep listening, and before you know it, you'll be navigating rhetorical questions like a pro. See you in the next video.